Welcome, dear learner. Today, you are about to discover a powerful story that can change the way you see success, hard work, and dreams. Imagine a young boy who started with nothing, no money, no comfort, and no special advantages, but grew up to become one of the richest and most influential men in the world. How did he do it? What choices did he make that changed his life forever? Stay with this story, because each moment will reveal something surprising and inspiring. Before we begin, ask yourself this question: can a poor child really rise to the top through determination alone? Many people believe success is only for the lucky or the talented. But this story will challenge that belief. It will show you how patience, learning, and courage can open doors you never thought possible. As you read, try to imagine yourself in his place. What would you do if you had to start from zero? Now let's begin the journey of a boy who refused to give up, even when life was hard and uncertain. His name was Andrew Carnegie, and his story is not just about money. It is about growth, mindset, and the power of never stopping. Andrew Carnegie was born in a small town in Scotland in 1835, into a very poor family that struggled to survive. His father was a weaver, and his mother worked hard to support the household. But machines slowly replaced hand weaving, and their income became uncertain. Life grew difficult, and the family could no longer afford basic needs, forcing them to think about leaving their home behind. When Andrew was still a young boy, his family made a brave decision to move to America, hoping for a better future. They arrived with very little money and no clear plan, but they carried hope in their hearts. This moment marked the beginning of a life-changing journey. For Andrew, this was not the end of struggle. It was just the start. In America, life did not become easy overnight, and Andrew had to begin working at a very young age to help his family. He got a job in a cotton factory, where he worked long hours in a noisy and difficult environment. The work was tiring, and the pay was very low. But Andrew did not complain or lose hope. Instead, he observed everything around him and tried to learn as much as possible from his surroundings. He understood that education was the key to a better life, even though he could not afford formal schooling. Every small experience became a lesson for him, and he slowly began to develop confidence. His early struggles taught him discipline and patience. These lessons would later shape his future in powerful ways. One day, Andrew got an opportunity to work as a messenger boy in a telegraph office, and this job changed everything for him. He quickly learned how to deliver messages fast and accurately, impressing his employers with his dedication. But Andrew did something extra. He taught himself how to understand telegraph signals by sound, which was a rare skill at that time. This ability made him very valuable, and soon he was promoted to a telegraph operator. His curiosity and willingness to learn helped him stand out among others. Instead of doing only what was required, he always tried to improve himself. This habit became one of the biggest reasons for his success. Step by step, he was moving forward. Andrew's life took another important turn when he met a man named Thomas Scott, who worked for the railroad company. Scott saw potential in Andrew and decided to mentor him, giving him new opportunities and responsibilities. Under Scott's guidance, Andrew learned about business, management, and decision-making. He started to understand how industries worked and how money could be invested wisely. This was the first time Andrew entered the world of big business. He did not waste this opportunity, and he worked even harder to prove himself. His confidence grew as he gained more experience. Slowly, he began to think bigger than just earning a salary. As Andrew continued to grow in his career, he started making small investments using the money he saved. These investments were risky, but he carefully studied each opportunity before making a decision. One of his early successful investments was in a company that made sleeping cars for trains. This decision brought him good returns and encouraged him to invest more. Andrew realized that working for money was not enough. He needed money to work for him. This shift in thinking changed his entire life. He became more focused on building wealth through smart choices. Each success gave him more confidence to take bigger steps. The American Civil War created a huge demand for iron and steel, and Andrew saw this as an opportunity to enter a growing industry. He began investing in iron mills and later moved into steel production, which was becoming more important for building railroads, bridges, and buildings. Andrew believed that steel was the future, and he was ready to take the risk. He built factories and used new technologies to make production faster and cheaper. His business grew rapidly, and he became one of the leading figures in the steel industry. His ability to see the future and act quickly gave him a strong advantage. This was the beginning of his rise as the Steel King. Andrew Carnegie was not just focused on making money, he was also focused on efficiency and innovation. He constantly looked for ways to reduce costs and improve production in his factories. He hired skilled workers and trusted managers who could help him run his business smoothly. He believed in teamwork and encouraged people to perform their best. At the same time, he made tough decisions when needed, which helped him stay ahead of competitors. His leadership style was both demanding and rewarding. Over time, his company became one of the largest steel producers in the world. His name became famous across industries. As his wealth increased, Andrew began to think about a deeper purpose in life beyond business success. He believed that rich people had a responsibility to give back to society and help others improve their lives. This idea became the foundation of his philosophy, often called the gospel of wealth. He started donating money to build libraries, schools, and universities, believing that education could change lives just as it changed his own. He wanted people to have access to knowledge, no matter their background. His generosity made a lasting impact on many communities. He was not only building industries, but also shaping society. In 1901, Andrew Carnegie made a major decision to sell his steel company to a larger corporation, which made him one of the richest men in the world at that time. After this, he focused almost entirely on philanthropy, giving away most of his wealth during his lifetime. He funded thousands of libraries and supported many educational institutions across different countries. His goal was to create opportunities for others to learn and grow. He believed that true success was not just about earning money, but about making a positive difference. His actions showed that wealth could be used for good. This made his legacy even more powerful. Andrew Carnegie's story teaches us that success does not come from comfort, but from courage, learning, and persistence. He started as a poor immigrant boy with no special advantages, yet he became a symbol of determination and vision. His journey was not easy, and he faced many challenges along the way, but he never stopped learning or improving. He took risks, believed in himself, and used every opportunity wisely. His life proves that anyone can rise if they are willing to work hard and think differently. The path to success may be long, but it is always possible. As you finish this story, think about your own journey and what steps you can take today to move forward. You may not become a steel king, but you can become successful in your own way. Remember Andrew's lessons. Keep learning, stay curious, and never give up when things get difficult. Every small effort matters, and every decision shapes your future. Your story is still being written, and you have the power to make it meaningful. So start now, stay focused, and believe in your growth.